Hi guys, so this is my first YouTube video. I wasn't too sure what I wanted it to be on, but I got so many questions on how I prep my skin, what foundation I like, concealer, mostly questions about my skin. So I figured what better way to start my first video than to do it on my skin. So I basically sat here, I did my whole skin routine, my favorite foundation as of right now, concealer, powder, and I did a really simple eye look. You know, this is something natural for me. This might be a little too crazy for someone who doesn't really wear too much makeup, but I mean, for me, this is natural glam. Keep watching if you want to learn how to do this skin look and this eye look. Thank you. So the first product I'm going to start with is going to be my moisturizer. So this is what I've been using. This is by Kiehls, the Ultra Facial Cream. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this with my fingers. I like to use my fingers and massage it into my skin so that I can make sure it's really absorbed. So I like to kind of massage it. My nose have always been my problem area. My nose and my chin are where I break out a lot when I stress. Naturally, I have redness in my cheeks. I think a lot of people do. And I do have redness here. But you know, it'll go away. We're going to cover that. And then you will notice I do have some spots up here. That's just melasma forming. So, you know, you got to work with what you got. Always wear sunblock. That's a huge thing for me. The one that I use is by MAC. This is the Face Protect Lotion. This is SPF 50. I cannot leave the house without using sunblock because the sun is very damaging. And that's what causes a lot of discoloration on the skin, because a lot of people don't wear sunblock or they don't think the sun is that harmful. But it really is. It's super important. So the primer I'm going to use today is by Yves Saint Laurent, and it's going to be this guy right here. Super pretty. I'll show you the bottle. Really. And what I like about this one is it feels so nice. I could feel it smoothing right away. I can tell that it's smoothing out my texture, the appearance of my pores. It's basically kind of blurring my skin, and it feels so nice. It's hydrating at the same time. So that's why I like to take my time and kind of massage the products into my skin instead of just putting it on real fast and then putting my foundation on. You gotta prep it. You gotta take the time to prep your skin. That's really important. When people ask me, how do you get your skin to look so flawless, like in person, in pictures, prepping your skin is key. That's so important. I would invest my money more towards skincare than I would foundation, concealer, the makeup, because I mean, we only get one face, you know, so take care of it. So I'm gonna use the Elcie Hydra Enhancer. This is a really nice facial spray. It's infused with jasmine. It's made with alkaline water. Really good for your skin. I'm gonna move on to my brows. The Anastasia Pro palette, the dark brown powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, fill in those areas. Just gonna bring that down, brush the hairs up as I'm going. Brush your product through. What takes you guys the longest when you're getting ready? I'm curious. It's always been brows for me. I could do skin very fast. And MAC Seal Finish Conceal. I'm going to go in with the NC30, and I'm just going to kind of carve out my brows. And if I need to go back with powder and fill in any other spots, I will. Just a basic blending brush, and I'm just going to just blend that. And it just It just lifts the brow. Use the Anastasia brow gel. I'm gonna use to prime my eyes is gonna be Layin Low MAC Paint Pot. This guy right here. Any basic flat brush. And I'm gonna apply this onto my eyelids. The Baked Browns and Sassy Sienna palettes. Go ahead and just set my entire lid with that. This shade right here. Blend this back and forth into my crease. The next shade, I'm gonna kind of focus it in that corner. That color, Foxy. Circular motions, very light hand. Stila eye metals. This is in the shade Wanderlust. Shape my eye. The Elcie Pearl Eye Jewel, like champagne pearl shade. Just pressing it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. Elcie Lashfull mascara. So I have two shades here. So the two shades I have are Punjab, which is the more yellow undertone, and then I have Stromboli, which is more olive. So I'm gonna kind of mix those two to get my perfect shade. Now, since I warmed up the product, I like to go in sections. So I'm gonna go in with the Elcie's Velvet Sponge. Going to last a very long time because I do work long hours. Just evened out my skin so nicely within like seconds. ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This is in the shade Medium 30. So I'm gonna go, I like to do one eye first and the other because I get scared that it's gonna dry too quick. And the color Light. These pens just to brighten, it's not so much for coverage, just brightens the area. Upward. Get my MAC Mineralized Loose Powder. It's this guy right here. It's gonna be in the color Extra Light. I highly recommend trying it. Anywhere that I want to set my skin, I put some on my nose. I'm gonna airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in number 2. And I'm just gonna get a little bit and just kind of put it in the outer perimeter of my face. So the bronzer I'm gonna use is by Elcie Cosmetics. It's in the color Light. Here, this is the 109. I'll get the Elcie bronzer in the color Tan. Dip it in there. MAC Extra Dimension blush in Hush Tone. This is such a beautiful color. These blushes are really, really nice. So today I'm going to use the Jouer highlight. This one is the powder highlight in the color Citrine. My brush, and it's so crazy. Pencil brush like this one right here, and I'm just gonna kind of follow the steps of the shades that I applied in my crease right underneath, which is this one right here. Bring it a little lower, just a little bit. I believe it's called Foxy. Go in the center of my eye. I'm just gonna blend that all together. Super simple, just like that. And then I'm gonna go in with a 224. That's just a little bit of product and just kind of blend that towards this way. Just kind of meeting that all together. Just like so. I'm going to be using the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I'm going to go ahead and try the style Monaco. Really pretty. So I'll do a close-up so you can kind of see the lashes. Kind of bring it up and cover the lid a little bit, the whole lip. This one is like Dose of Colors. This is called Let's Cuddle. I want to sit here for a second and tell you guys how I feel about the new NARS foundation. I think it looks really good. It feels really nice on the skin. As I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I feel like it looks like I'm not wearing anything at all. Like, this is me. This is my skin. And that's what I look for in a foundation. That's like number one overall goal is for it to look like skin, to feel like skin, which it does. And I feel like it looks really, really nice on camera pictures. It photographs really well, which is a plus. I don't see it creasing anywhere really. Like, this is where I crease, obviously. It looks really good. I don't think it looks cakey or anything like that. As far as if I like it or not, I do like it. This is something that I am gonna keep in my kit. That's when I find something that I like, I usually try it out. If I love it, I buy a bunch of colors, keep it in my kit, because I know that if this foundation wears so long, full coverage, lightweight, it's gonna be really, really nice. I do highly recommend it. So if you weren't too sure to pick it up or not, I think you should. And if you're still not too sure, I would go to Sephora, get a sample, try it out. You know, it doesn't hurt to do that. Also, try out this primer. I'm telling you guys, this primer, I cannot explain how my skin feels when I have this on. I really can't. I feel like my foundation actually went on better because of this. So, you know, maybe this is the magical duo. Maybe this is it. You know, I would pick up samples of those for sure. So this is the final look. If you have any questions at all, please comment down below, like, subscribe.